Dawn's Silent Embrace is an ethereal painting that captures the serene beauty of a landscape at the brink of dawn. The scene is suffused with a soft, diffused light that seems to gently illuminate the entire composition, giving the impression of a world slowly waking from the quiet of night. The painting is a delicate blend of abstract forms and subtle hints of a natural landscape, inviting the viewer to immerse themselves in its peaceful, almost meditative atmosphere. The composition is dominated by a soft, pastel palette with hues of pale blue, peach, soft pink, and gentle gold blending seamlessly across the canvas. These colors create a harmonious and calming effect, evoking the early light of dawn as it gradually dispels the darkness of the night. The sky, which occupies a large portion of the upper canvas, is filled with these tender shades, blending into one another in a way that suggests the slow transition from night to day. At the center of the painting, the light grows more intense, perhaps suggesting the first rays of the sun breaking through the horizon. This central glow is surrounded by a soft halo of light that gradually fades into the cooler tones of the sky, creating a focal point that draws the viewer's eye. The light is not harsh or direct, but rather diffused and gentle, as if filtered through a light mist or haze that softens its intensity. The lower half of the painting is dominated by a reflective body of water, which mirrors the colors and light of the sky above. The water is depicted with loose, fluid brushstrokes that give it a shimmering, almost ethereal quality. The reflection is not a perfect mirror image, but rather a softened, blurred version of the sky and light, creating a sense of movement and fluidity that adds to the painting's overall sense of tranquility. Hints of a landscape are suggested along the horizon, where darker forms emerge subtly from the misty background. These forms are not clearly defined, but rather hinted at through variations in tone and texture, leaving much to the viewer's imagination. They could represent distant trees, buildings, or perhaps the faint outline of a cityscape, all softened by the enveloping light and mist. This ambiguity adds to the painting's dreamlike quality, allowing the viewer to project their own interpretations onto the scene. The texture of Dawn's Silent Embrace is rich and varied, achieved through a combination of broad, sweeping brushstrokes and finer, more delicate applications of paint. The artist has used these different techniques to create a sense of depth and layering, with the softer, blended areas of color contrasting with more textured, detailed sections. The use of vertical and horizontal strokes gives structure to the composition while maintaining the overall fluidity and softness that characterizes the painting. Light plays a central role in this painting, not only as a subject, but also as a means of conveying mood and atmosphere. The light in Dawn's Silent Embrace is gentle and diffused, creating a sense of calm and serenity. It suggests a time of day that is quiet and contemplative, when the world is still and the day has yet to fully begin. This light bathes the entire scene in a soft, golden glow, adding warmth and tranquility to the overall composition. The emotional impact of Dawn's Silent Embrace lies in its ability to evoke a sense of peace and introspection. The soft, muted colors and gentle light create a mood that is both soothing and slightly melancholic, capturing the quiet beauty of dawn and the fleeting, transient nature of this time of day. The painting seems to encapsulate a moment of stillness and reflection, inviting the viewer to pause and contemplate the beauty of the world as it awakens. This painting can be interpreted in various ways, depending on the viewer's perspective. It might be seen as a literal depiction of a landscape at dawn, or as a more symbolic representation of themes such as renewal, transition, or the passage of time. The abstract quality of the painting allows for multiple interpretations, making it a deeply personal and engaging piece of art. In conclusion, Dawn's Silent Embrace is a beautifully atmospheric painting that captures the viewer's imagination through its masterful use of color, light, and texture. The painting's abstract yet evocative composition creates a tranquil, reflective mood that invites contemplation and introspection. Whether viewed as a representation of a specific time and place, or as a metaphor for broader themes of light, transition, and the quiet moments of life, this painting offers a rich and rewarding experience for those who immerse themselves in its serene, luminous world. I hope you can enjoy this piece as I enjoyed making it.